Okay, today I'm going to show you the introduction of Civ 3, and I'll show you some of the hacks that allowed me to play the game more successfully. Admire Civ 3. I turned up the volume so in case you don't know why it seemed louder at the end, it's actually me turning up the volume, not the game itself. After that whole intro, you're brought to the main screen right here with quite a few different options. I'll go into load game just to show you a couple of things that I did to get up to this point. The program I'm using to film this is Snagit, believe it or not. I'm using them. Alright, here's a major hack I just wanted to point out. See how the Iroquois here has 3 territories, and I have all this gold right here. The major reason for that is they go to war with you at any point in time. It's not really specific. You pretty much go to war whenever they tell you to do. I basically wound up traded them for a peace treaty. They can designate when they want peace, or you can designate it. Either or, it doesn't really matter. Either or way. Now, the reason for me signing the peace treaty with them is what I can get in return. They wanted the peace treaty. They trade for me. Now, they wanted something originally. And this works even if you want something more than what them being willing to give. This hack, actually, it's a self-made hack into the system. It's probably something wrong with more so their system than you being able to hack the game, per se. All you do is when you get into the diplomacy screen, as you see, they're polite to me now. We would like to propose a deal. Now, the first screen, if you're proposing a deal with them, is peace treaty. You'd click on that. Then from that point on, say you had maps over here. You want both the world and territory map. Luxuries, if it's able to be traded. Their resources. Cities is the big thing. Now, this is why you do this. You'll do a per turn sum of that much. It actually beeps to tell you, well, if you had the sound up. If not, it'll just stop moving. And that's your per turn ratio that you say. Then say you want city, 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 and then you would have only the peace treaty here, and they'd have the peace treaty. As you see, they have a lot of money because I gave them back so I could keep this amount of money. Us two are the 2 most powerful, and world map and luxuries. Pretty much anything other than luxuries and resources that are at 0, they will trade for you. And then this is pre-war though. This is before the war's over. This is everything like that. As you see, I got a lot of their territories now because of what I did. They got them back because the wars ended. They actually rebuilt new territories, and you'll see the cultural advisor up in your top right, and it'll tell you all the significance of this trade, what it could do, basically, meaning that your people are disdainful of the Iroquois' cultural achievements. They have the spearmen, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. They're in all of our culture. Don't mind the AIM event that's going on. And it's pretty much a straightforward thing. Now let me say never mind, so I can say goodbye. That's one thing that hacked into everything. So then I got all their territories basically for free. Then pretty much what I have right now is I'm in a monarchy, which allows me to pay for advancements faster or soldiers faster, except your wonders. And pretty much all of my territories are very advanced, very superior to most. I'll show you actually my histograph so you can see India's the only ones ahead of me, and I was actually right at where Iroquois is now. I was at last, and now I'm actually in second, about to overtake India. Me and India are the two major powers. Now, say I didn't want to share that with India. India's over here, though. It's on an island itself. So India has that opportunity to become its own power, whereas you're fighting all of your internal battles. Now, say I wanted to battle India, it's as simple as going to diplomacy, going to India, say you'd like to propose a deal. Say they had something you didn't want, that you wanted, and you'd say, give me something or pay the price. And if they don't pay it, then you basically go in to here, that's it, prepare for war. An advisor will come up, you'd click on that, and you'd say they are scum, and war would be declared. Also, all you do is say you didn't believe you had the fire enough power for it. You'd go into an area where you have an espionage with, and that you'd go into military alliances versus the Indians. And then if they don't want that, you say, what would you need for it? They'll actually tell you whether it's possible or not. Usually it's not, so let's say goodbye to him. Now, if I was at war with them and I had like education and they didn't, which is the technology I'm working on right now, then yes, it would be very easy for you to actually get them destroyed. Now, you always want to keep your monetary value growing. As you see, at 50, it's pretty much a break limit, because then I'm going into shrinking with money. Money's always a good thing to have, especially in a monarchy, as you see with my lump sum that I basically pretty much told the Iroquois they were giving me. And that should be it for this video. Let me exit out of here and then end the video on that note.